Oh, the pelican. Pusette was her name. She was so cool. She used to get jealous of me at times, cause I think we got such a good bond, and then I think she fell in love with me. So yeah. She would start pecking at the makeup artist as soon as they came near me. Any girl that came near me, she'd start pecking at them. So
I mean,
yeah, it was crazy.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Talha Akdogan, the star of the film Butterfly Jam, a film I got the chance to see last night, and that made me feel a lot of things. It's quite an incredible journey. Talha, thanks for taking the time.
Of course.
Where to begin? This is your first feature film. Mm-hmm. You are in Cannes.
Yeah.
You are in this whirlwind. Tell us how you feel.
I feel like a dream. You know, it's everything at the same time. It could be a little overwhelming, but I love every part of it. You know, this is my first ever any acting work, so I mean, I always wanted to be an actor, but you know, getting this as my first opportunity is huge for me. You know, I'm very lucky for this. So I'm just enjoying the moment, enjoying the sun. I mean, it's a little windy today, but yeah.
And so how did it come to you? How did you become aware? Did you audition? How was the audition process?
Yeah, so we had a casting director, and she came to my wrestling gym, and I guess I fit the look, and she asked me to come and audition. Mm-hmm. And then I auditioned for her, and then Kantemir came down from Paris to see me audition as well. So I auditioned again for him, and then they just called my parents and said, yeah, the kid got the role.
The kid got the role. What a trip. Your parents must have freaked out.
Yeah, I mean, my dad was very cautious. He was like, yo, this is definitely fake. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way.
The warnings of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the movie's fantastic. Your performance is very mature. And, you know, knowing this is your first film, there's a reason it made it to the Directors Fortnight in Cannes.
Yeah.
What did you know of Cannes before coming here? How did you prepare yourself to show up here?
I mean, before shooting this, I didn't know much. Like, I don't think I knew anything at all, but maybe the red carpet and stuff. So, I mean, I knew that there was a chance of us coming here when we were shooting as well, so I was very excited about that. You know, just picking out outfits and all that stuff, so that was pretty fun. That's how I prepared myself.
And so, again, your first film, acting is a process. Mm-hmm. You had to figure out your process quite quickly, I'm sure, from the audition all the way there. Do you want to run us through a little bit that moment to lead you to day one of production, where you deliver your first line and how you felt?
So after I auditioned, we had this like 6-month period before we actually started shooting. So the casting director, like we would just go over the script a little bit, and we would just play it out a little bit just to like get the sense of it. So when I went there, I was already kind of ready, but you know, obviously it's so much different in front of a camera. So when I got there, and you know, Barry Keoghan, he greeted me with such warmth and especially Kantemir as well. So they welcomed me in, and they taught me so much stuff that, you know, everything I know is thanks to them. And they would guide me through every single shot and scene. So I felt very comfortable in front of the camera.
Run us through a little bit, because obviously you're working with a director who's been to Cannes twice.
Yeah.
You're working with actors with amazing credits and a lot of experience. So you mentioned the support. What are the key advice they gave you, perhaps from the different departments, and also maybe other heads of department who totally, you know, sometimes it's you can get advice from the first AD to all the way through. Tell us how, you know, the key advice that you remember.
I think it's more about like, don't try to do something and just feel the moment. And once you feel the environment, that something becomes a reality. So that's, I think, what acting is, not, you know, trying to do something, but just doing it because it's natural to you, you know? Yeah. That's how I would put it.
That's a very, not only is it a very complete advice, but it's also hard to do. I mean, you know, I worked with a lot of first-time actors on some of my films, and I'm trying to give them that confidence, and the fact that you delivered such a fantastic performance is very laudable. So now the story obviously starts with a very an immersion for the audience into a culture that is less known, a community that is not as well known, and we hear from the food that we discover to the moments in the diner. What did you know about it? How did you immerse yourself into that culture?
So I grew up in New Jersey, and there's a huge community of Circassians in there, and all of my friends, like, they're all Circassian, and I grew up with them. So I was already basically in the community, and immersed myself in it even beforehand. I was really obsessed with the culture. I watch a lot of UFC. I don't know if you guys, yeah. So I like the Caucasus Mountains and all that stuff. So I was already immersed in the culture a little bit. Yeah.
Amazing. And obviously, what was the name of those flat bread?
The lens. Yeah.
I feel like I want to try a whole bunch
it's
of
so
them.
good. It's so good. Yeah.
I mean, you get into the movie, and the first thing you become is hungry because of those lens that arrive in the jam, and it's that's potato and cheese as well.
Yeah. There's this potato version and there's a cheese version. I like the cheese version a lot. Yeah. It's like cheesy, buttery goodness.
I think that movie might make a lot of people curious about them. And so, how did your friends and family actually react to the idea of the topic of the movie?
I mean, my close friends, they seem to not care as much. I'm sure they're proud, but like, they just don't want to give me the ego, probably. Just keep me humble. And then my family, they're very excited. My dad and my mom watching from home, just little stuff. So they're very excited. My dad, he's very proud, and my mom as well. So, and my sister is here with me throughout the whole journey. So she's also very proud of me. So I'm glad I have such a supportive family.
And family is at the core of the story.
Yeah.
The family is what and just brings the audience together with your journey, with the whole family's journey. And the story follows you in your discovery of yourself, of life, your relationship, the way wrestling plays an important part in your life. And then the story takes a very sharp turn. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it to the audience, but when you read the script for the first time, again, without telling why, but how did you feel with that sharp turn, and how we went from a family discovery to a personal journey with a huge challenge and huge stakes?
I mean, when I first read it, I was a little shocked. I mean, to be honest, if I gotta be honest, I didn't read the whole script until I got on set. So, I mean, I knew about the scene and a couple other scenes, and my sister read the whole thing, and she told me about it, and I just acted out some of the scenes, but not the whole script. I didn't want to I just wanted to go there and immerse myself, without the knowledge of like everything. I don't know if that makes sense.
That makes complete sense. I mean, it's just like it's keeping sometimes a healthy distance with the story allows you to be very genuine as you exist through the shoot.
Yeah.
And so the nickname of your character, Pite?
Yeah.
How was it used on set beyond just on screens? Did people start to call you Pite?
No, I hope not. It does mean little one. I mean, I am relatively short. I don't know, but I'm like 5'9", so.
I don't know. In in those wrestling scenes, you just like you look tough as nails. So.
Thank you. Yeah. So I mean, not much people call me that. So.
Interesting, because it's very interesting the way it's to use a nickname for a character name throughout, and the way it's highlighted as well in the dialogue that's and as well in this relationship with the girl that you meet in the wrestling class. Again, it's mentioned.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to see, because those words become connective tissues to a culture and to a lot of the storytelling. So I have to say I love the way it was highlighted throughout the story.
Yeah.
Now, this character lived in you for how long was the shoot?
So it was about 35 days, but throughout those 35 days, I mean, I guess it kind of took like 2.5 months. So prep and all that stuff. So I felt like I genuinely became that character. Like I would go home and still be that character. So I kind of just immersed myself in the character, and it just became reality. So yeah.
It's I mean, this movie stays with you from the handheld camera work to the dialogues to it works very hard to make sure that the audience feels very much part of this family, part of this dynamic, discovers and then by the time you're kind of, dare I say, a bit more left on your own, we feel as an audience that it's very much your stakes are ours. And when you discovered again, avoiding spoilers, but the way your character was going to evolve, did it relate to anything personal, anything that you might have experienced yourself?
Yeah, definitely. You know, him being a wrestler is a huge part because I am also a wrestler. I mean, I wrestled in high school, so I definitely relate with that, and that family culture, you know, that you got to be strong through everything culture, you know, so it's definitely prominent in my family as well. And, you know, the way he had to deal with such a traumatic experience and grow from that is, I mean, I haven't had an experience like that, thank God, but I definitely do relate on some levels that the way he had to grow up, like there was no other option. So yeah.
How fun was it to make all those car alarms ring?
Fun, but getting tired a little bit. I was sweating a lot. Yeah, we had to run down the hill, run up the hill. So it was a lot of fun though. Still, yeah.
It's an incredible scene. It's an incredible scene, and you know, it just like it's such a special scene between you and Barry. So it's just like it's going to be very memorable. And I must ask, how cool was the pelican?
Oh, the pelican, Poussette was her name. She was so cool. She used to get jealous of me at times, because I think we got such a good bond, and then I think she fell in love with me. So yeah. She would start pecking at the makeup artist as soon as they came near me. Any girl that came near me, she'd start pecking at them. So I mean, yeah, it was crazy.
Wrangling animals on set is difficult, and you could tell that the pelican was really following all of you in the various scenes. So it's very cool. Listen, I'm very thankful for the journey this movie showed us. I'm very thankful for the cultural discovery as well. I am hungry for Dylan's. Next time I'm going to head to New Jersey and find some, because I need to try it. I think everybody should really try them. So thank you so much. Congratulations on an amazing first performance. Welcome to Cannes. This is only the beginning of. Do you already have anything lined up after this?
Not right now. Currently, I am just waiting on all of this to be over, and so moving on, get more roles, hopefully.
Oh, there's no doubt. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
There you have it. Everybody needs to go try Dylan's and look out for Butterfly Jam coming soon. Wherever you can watch it, please go.
Please go.